This week's episode of Here For It Podcast is brought to you by my new favorite acronym. It is AYMM. You know what AYMM is?
And these bitches eggy. I don't know. That's all they can.
Are you my man? Are you my man?
You're starting the podcast with aggressive questioning.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So if you're not my man, stop asking me my man questions.
What's your ring size?
Are you my man? And I encourage and empower y'all to use this when other niggas come to you with shit that your man should be asking you. If he is not your man,
How much money you make a year?
no nigga, are you my man? AYMM. Are you my man? If you're not my man, you don't get these answers.
I mean, I was thinking about us being roommates.
Nah.
Right? Why would you be roommates with your man? Like, so you get a room and I get a room?
Nah. So, go out, go forth. You're welcome. I'm not even gonna charge y'all. Are you my man?
This is your weekly colorful commentary on LGBT health and wellness with PrEP advocate and sex specialist at the Superman across from me and myself, culture blogger Ronald Matters.
Him.
Shout out to our SoundCloud comments. You guys never fail us because we got lots of comments last week. And the Jonah Pick podcast said 3 fingers in the butt. No!
So that means he has tried it or he hasn't tried it?
I don't think he wants 3 fingers up his butt to see if he can do it tonight. Put 3 fingers up the butt. What you say 3 fingers up the butt will get your virgin puss?
That's what, no, that was what allegedly they were saying. 1, I wouldn't know.
Unnamed.
2, ciao.
Oh my God, sips vodka or tequila gin or whatever we're drinking this week. Icebreaker time. Name an adult problem that life did not prepare you for.
Oh, I saw that question somewhere. Niggas painting.
Whoa.
There was nothing in my childhood that could have prepared me for
Like
that.
the sip and paint
No,
parties?
no, painting. Shit on penis.
I never would have thought we would have the sipping and painting parties. I thought that was so cute when I went to the paint party.
I bet you've been to quite a few paint parties. I am not going to take that from you. That is your life experience.
Look, my life is upscale. Painting to me is different because I don't do this other kind of painting that you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So life did not prepare me for being traumatized by shit on my dick and in my sheets.
In the sheets, wow.
Oh, I've had some experiences. It's been in the sheets. It's been on a wall or two. Yeah.
I hope you got a mattress protector. Wow, I don't even know what to say because you just need the life of God, the armor of the Lord.
So, you know, sometimes when you fucking in the dark, you think you feel something different than what is actually occurring. And then what is actually occurring, you're like, oh, I'm tearing this up. I'm doing all of these things.
Can you say that with your deep voice? Oh,
Shut
up. Baby, I'm tearing it up. I'm in this.
Did you feel more empowered by it sounding like that?
Is that what you sound like when you're doing it? I don't know. I'm asking.
Are you my man?
Oh, Lord. I'm trying to be.
No, bro.
My number is 202.
We rejected that application. Nope.
Shit. Okay. For me, I feel like what life didn't prepare me for. Having a job, cause you're like usually like when you go to school and you get an F, it's like okay, we'll try again, girl. We'll see you tomorrow.
You didn't have chores,
but like when you go to work and you get an F on your work, you get fired. It's like you can't keep doing it over here. You got to go find you another place, get you another F at. You're not gonna be in my classroom tomorrow. You gonna be somewhere else. So.
Some students got prepared that way. They got kicked out of a few schools. And had to go to another.
Kicked out anyway. Their mama was wasting their $3,000 for private schools, so they should have just went to public schools anyway.
Yeah. But I feel prepared for a lot of other things,
including hot topics this week.
Absolutely. I thought we had two icebreaker questions. Oh, we had 2 listener questions. Oh,
stay focused.
Focused on my focus. This week R. Kelly is still trapping girls in the closet. And
only one of the girls is complaining. It's like, so bitch, you just gonna fuck it up for the rest of us.
Well, we don't know that the other ones ain't like don't want to be there. Just because they're still there don't mean that they want to be there. Members of cults all the time talk about when they actually escape. You remember when all the white girls got out of that Little House on the Prairie shit like 2-3 years ago? Mm-hmm. They were prisoners for eons and eons, but...
And I think I read that he pled not guilty.
Oh, yeah. Nobody went to jail over that. Nobody even went to
pled
jail.
not guilty.
Nobody even went to jail. Anyway, the focus is
Who's your news source reporting this story though? So we
everyone. Shit.
girl.
Everybody's
the
reporting
streets, Twitter.
the streets, Twitter, TMZ, CNN. Shit, I saw it everywhere. Everybody saw it.
I'm just saying we want to be credible out here. We don't want to be.
Push Google R. Kelly trapping girls in the closet. You will find the story.
Shout out to the sources.
So, the real story is the black people that are still caping for him. Like, I'm like, after all this time,
though, but he talented.
after all this time, after all this proof, how much does the nigga actually, after a tape of him pissing
in the name
on?
of love was the jam. We did I Believe I Could Fly in my graduation.
The powerful word there was the jam.
Did.
Past tense. Stop caping for R. Kelly. R. Kelly does not give a fuck. R. Kelly has tapes. R. Kelly continues to do problematic ass shit. And there's no reason for black people on the internet to be caping for him and to be saying, well, we don't really know all the sides of the story. How many girls do you need to come out and tell you their side of the story before you say you got the side of the story? R. Kelly always gonna say, no, I ain't do that. That's gonna be his side of the story for life.
And got the money for the lawyer. Like Chris Brown said, fuck it. I got the lawyer.
So R. Kelly's still trapping girls in the
I
closet.
still hate to be the lawyer though. Like the lawyer's like, God damn it, man.
I mean, when you go to law school, you sign up.
learned last time. Fuck shit.
You think he still got the same lawyer from that?
Shit, the nigga got me off the last time. No pause. I hope he could get me off again. No pause.
Well, lawyer, use the term "Are you my man?"
And put 3 fingers in the butt.
Yeah. So Beyonce dropped the picture of Sir and Rumi after our last episode.
Like right after my bedtime.
Right, we had already recorded the last episode, so I would feel remiss in not talking about Beyonce breaking the internet and making again. We lost count how many times this is now. She got like records of likes, records of followers.
Broke her record of the fastest like photo that took an hour the last time. It broke the record in 23 minutes. That's how you know that Carrie Hilson could never, like all the little cute posts of her and Subaka, I don't know his name.
Serge Ibaka.
Sure.
They don't even go together no more though.
Sierra and Mr. Wilson with the little baby, like none of those posts could have the same effect. It's like, this your whole life culminated in one photo and it's still not, wow.
Yikes. So that happened right after we recorded our last episode, and I would be remiss in not covering that and saying,
well, cover it, honey, cover it, yes.
Well, I covered it massively on Facebook and Instagram when I was
blocking girls allegedly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I cleaned house. Niggas that was mad on the internet about her posting a picture of her and her twins that millions of people were asking her for a month. You got mad about?
We was asking when she announced the pregnancy.
Right.
I want the photo.
Can you send us the sonogram?
Okay.
Can we get a selfie of you right now in all your pregnant glory?
The baby's turned right side up in the womb because we don't need no complications during delivery.
Well,
I wanted to know. I wanted to know.
Well, we found out at the Grammy performance that she was not gonna do that. She's like, I can flip it. I can still turn.
Yeah.
Dip, dive.
Sandcastles, girl. It's all soft.
Do it.
Under my feet.
Anyway, so I felt like I covered it in social media myself. So when people put out their opinion, I let my opinion also be known because opinions are like assholes. We all have them, and mine is more important than yours.
Wow. What's next then? Since I don't even know what to say. My opinion. Woo! I thought Ronald matters, but
are you my man?
Yes.
No. No. So there was a story that is circulating on a whole bunch of blog posts. I'm sure you've seen it by now. It is talking about the growing trend of straight men sucking each other's dicks and coining the term bro job. I've heard of this before, but it's gaining so much more traffic, which also tells me that it's more prevalent now than when I heard about it maybe a year.
When I was doing it in college a decade ago. Ooh.
That wasn't a bro job. They was just fucking you.
Oh, no. I was doing oral performances between classes.
Okay. How's that? But you're not a bro, though. You assist. How the fuck are you gonna be doing bro jobs?
Look, bro.
No.
I don't know.
The sisters cannot be doing bro jobs.
Leave me alone. I've been through a lot. Okay,
A lot has been through you, and that is fine. But you are not subject to bro jobs.
Back to bro jobs.
Bro jobs are supposed to be between two alleged straight men that just say, "Well, I got to get a nut right now, and you right here. Help me get a nut, and I'll help you get a nut."
Yeah, those memes on the internet, it's like when your friend hasn't had nothing in a while, but you're going to help him out. I was like, I'll help him out too. Shit. 901. I got 2 phones.
Wow. 2 chains. So bro jobs are not a real trend. This is just niggas being nasty and gay sometimes.
Wow.
I won't even go as far as to say all of them are gay. Because, I mean, I just know niggas.
You mean all those red states that voted for Donald Trump and claiming to be conservative?
Well, that's a real Brokeback Mountain story that I'm not getting into on today. But I'm not going to claim that all of them are gay. I am going to claim that men in general just happen to be nasty.
Yeah.
If they will fuck animals, they will damn sure fuck their friends.
Well, I will fuck my friends, but I'm not fucking animals.
You just stopped the line right there.
Oh, okay.
Other men don't. There's plenty of videos on my Vista of men having sex with horses, with fish. Did you see that one video?
No.
That blower fish?
No.
That was sucking the little white man's dick?
I'm updating RondaMatters.com when y'all are watching those types of videos.
For research purposes, I got to know what these white people out here doing. So
he was white. I was gonna say he probably.
Oh, of course.
Of course he was.
Of course, he was out in the middle of a swamp letting a fish suck his dick. And if y'all want to go research this out there on my Vista.
This is your weekly colorful commentary on
it's gonna be a lot of colors.
Health and wellness. I just want us to get to some health and wellness.
Oh, this is about.
Oh, you got more pop culture talk.
Oh, this is about.
I be so scared every week because this is your part of the show, and I have to sit here and be like, okay, what is Martell gonna say?
Well, you are scary, so that's that part.
First I'm a sis, now I'm scary.
Yeah.
What am I gonna be next? I'm tired of taking this.
When have you said that in your life?
In my life. Wow, I was thinking that when you said it. Wow.
See how much you lie? See how much you lie?
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
So next, this story, I'm kind of happy to see it come along because white people get a rare opportunity to feel black pain.
Okay.
And I feel like they haven't had this opportunity to feel black pain and to feel the black experience since the OJ murder trial. And when OJ was acquitted for murder, and then white people was like, fuck, he killed our white girlfriend and our white brother, blah, blah, blah. And they were so mad that a black person had used the system and successfully got off.
Pause.
And this time around, there's been a black officer in Minnesota that shot a white woman, and there are no details out about it. The body cams were completely turned off. Wow. And
he was by himself, or he had a partner?
No, he had a partner. Oh. The partner is not speaking. The person that allegedly has shot her, the one that the police officer, the black officer, had a attorney put out a statement, and both of them are on paid leave currently.
Yeah. At least he on paid leave.
Yeah. But the story is the white anger about a black officer that shot a white woman with his body camera off and no details to tell nobody and on paid leave right now.
At the house watching Wendy.
Do you know how much anger it is in the streets right now? Do you know how much anger it is? So when I heard the story further this morning, CNN was reporting on the story, and they had the most glowing things to say about this young woman that was shot. She was an Australian immigrant that came here, and she pulled herself up by the bootstraps, and she got her own business, and she studied veterinary medicine, and she never took a fucking piece of candy out of a store. And I was like,
bitch, you had to at least take a Laffy Taffy now.
I was like, but when this happened on any other situation, them bitches go back and find niggas' report card when they get a D and be like, well, he got a D back in 6th grade, so he was liable.
Geography, so he know where he was.
Yeah, he was liable to do some criminal shit out here. So it's just been so ironic to watch the story, and I wonder what the people that yelled Blue Lives Matter over the last 2 years, I wonder if they're saying the same things right now. Do Blue Lives Matter right now when it's a black person that has shot a alleged innocent white woman?
Another story, I don't think it's race involved, but a white woman called the police officers because she thought there was an assault happening down the street, so she heard or saw what was going on and called the police. And so while they were on their way, she put her clothes on, got in her pajamas, went down the street, of course in white woman fashion, was being nosy, trying to break it up and things. And when the police officers arrived, she was talking to them in the car. So the police officer rolled the window down on the driver's side. "Ma'am, what's going on?" She got the full scoop because she's the one who called. And somewhere in there, the officer in the passenger side leaned across and shot the woman, and she's dead. And so her son is like, we want answers. And they're like, she was a yoga instructor. She was recently engaged. Life was going great for her. And all of a sudden,
I think you just merged that story with the one I was telling.
But so was she a yoga teacher?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, so it was the black officer that shot her?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, because that's the story that I saw. Well, the way that the headlines read, and I...
Yeah, that's the same story. Had nothing to do with a car. She did call him to her house. She called them to her house. And then that's when all the details went. They still have no details.
Because they were saying
literally as of 8:30,
she was a yoga teacher and she was talking in the car window to the officers when they arrived.
Yeah, they don't
even. The passenger side shot her.
So they have the police
This might not be
officers.
the same story then.
No, this is because
there was no mention of race anywhere in the story. I don't know. Sure, let's go with that.
They have the young man's picture out. His name is Muhammad.
Girl,
but he's black. He may also be a member of Islam.
The
he may also
be stacked against him in the court case.
Yeah. So his first name is Muhammad. So I'm just very interested to watch the developments of it. I don't take pleasure in anyone's death, and I definitely don't take pleasure in anyone that was innocent being killed. But I do take pleasure,
especially when they call the police for help. Like that gets me every time. Like the mentally ill woman last week who was murdered by cops, and she had
that was a different story.
Whew.
Yeah, she was mentally ill and she had a knife in her hand. And if you
because she was trying to protect herself with the children in the house.
Yeah, and if you are a police officer and you're responding to a mentally ill domestic violence type of situation, you are trained to disarm them without killing them. I know that, and they know that. So how the fuck do you go from disarm to finish her? How?
Houseway.
How did we jump to that? Anyway, so that is also another story, but this story is funny to watch because of the anger that white people have about the same things that we've been angry about in social media for the last 5 years.
Marching in the streets.
Yeah, and the same reason that Black Lives Matter exists, but...
And D-Ray wearing his blue vest to the end.
I'm not even... Woo. God bless you, D-Ray. I'm not even going to go there. So yeah, that's all I got. It's just funny to see that.
Oh, that's the end of Hot Topics?
Yeah.
Oh, well, for social studies, I can get this out the way right quick. I just wanted to do 5 fast facts on gay interracial couples. Are you excited about gay interracial couples, or you just know the man for you is going to be black, or what are your thoughts on that before I even start?
I'm excited for interracial couples, absolutely. I don't know if the man that I'm gonna end up with is going to be any other color. We'll see. We'll see what his.
So you're not saying no, but
we'll see what his pickup line is.
Oh,
like I just never had a white boy approach me, and I'm just like, ooh,
hello, it's me.
I haven't had that yet, but maybe it's one of them out there, and he waiting, and he got his pickup line ready. He ready to shoot his shot.
Well, it's really important that we don't take away some of the census questions for 2020 because, according to UCLA, the census reported from 2000 to 2010, the number of same-sex couples overall increased by 80%. And same-sex marriage wasn't legal all over the nation yet, but there was already a growing number of same-sex couples, so of course we were demanding full rights. And also, gay interracial couples are more likely to marry than heterosexual interracial couples. I guess we're like, well, Chad, you the one that already can't take you home to mama, and then can't come over Martell's house because Martell going to kick us out. 1 in 5 same-sex couples are interracial. So I was like, I wonder if this is more lesbian than gay men. I don't know, but I thought that it was interesting.
They still count.
Yes, of course they count, but I'm just saying I was wondering if it was more lesbian than gay men. And 28% of interracial couples are also raising their biological children in the household. More than, what is it when the same-sex couples of the same race? They usually adopt, but more interracial couples are raising their biological children in the households. And the last one is kind of long. It says, oh, there we go. More than half of same-sex couples in Hawaii are interracial or interethnic. Oh, come on, big words. And about a half of that fit in California, New Mexico, Nevada. Other states where same-sex couples are likely to be interracial or interethnic include Alaska, the District of Columbia, Oklahoma. I was surprised to see that one. Arizona, Texas. Y'all be wanting that BBC. And Colorado.
I definitely can see Colorado and Texas.
I can definitely see like all of the bordering with Mexico states.
Yeah.
Like I could see that there, but Texas, I know it does border with Mexico, but I was confused.
No. I mean, there's so much diversity throughout Texas that it's very easy to see that it would be prevalent in interracial relationships, gay relationships.
Like,
especially Hispanic.
It's still a red state. How come we can't fix it?
Especially Hispanic and black communities mixing
together.
Come on,
Latino. Oh, yeah. That's where the whole Latino community live.
No, Lord.
And then they fly to New York to do the breed of raw porns. And then they fly back to Texas.
You just made that problematic.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm here to talk about interracial couples.
Latino transcends gay and heterosexual. Latino just means I have a black and a Latino parent.
Well, that's what you just said. It was Latino people in Texas, and they would mix with black people, so they would make Latino babies, right?
You said that's why that we have the term Latino, but that's not why we have the term Latino. It didn't have anything to do with gay relationships.
Come on, education.
I have a little bit.
All right now.
So before we get too far carried away, I've got to address our good sister. And when I say our good sister, I mean y'all good sister. Caitlyn Jenner is back out in the streets again, and
her wig color is different. It's like a darker blonde, and I'm just glad that she's finding her color. It took her a long periodically time, but she knows that she's not a platinum.
I'm not gonna judge her on her looks because even though she's trans,
she ain't got no.
You just judged her on her looks. Even though she's trans, we should hold her to a higher level of accountability outside of her looks. Mm-hmm. I want her to be a beautiful woman. Her standard level of beauty may be different than what I wanted to see, but that's fine. I'm not going to judge her on that. I'm going to judge her on the content of what she says and comes out of her fucking mouth. Oh. So the shit that comes out of her mouth is the defense of Russian collusion with Donald Trump because she's a Republican and she's thinking about running for Senate.
How do you spell
Do fucking not.
You bitches can't even spell Senate. And Caitlyn Jenner out here about to rack it up.
No.
Break it up or whatever Nicki Minaj be talking about.
No, she's really not. So the duality of Caitlyn Jenner, I was unlike a lot of black people, I was happy to see Caitlyn Jenner ascend when she did ascend because it gave the trans movement a lot more visibility than any
that barrier
than any colored transgender woman could do because white people needed to see it in their own skin tone.
Amen.
Not that the other colored transgender women were less than, less smart, less talented. White people just needed to see it in their own skin tone for it to affect them. And then it was a quote unquote American hero, which gave them even more latitude to say, oh, well, if Bruce Jenner can do it, I guess it's normal.
Had 0 ESPY awards. Come out the closet, girl. Courage awards.
I'm not saying that she should not have gotten that. I'm just saying I'm grateful for the level of visibility that she brought to the cause, but we also need to hold her accountable for stupid shit that she says, including defending Donald Trump and Russian collusion and running for Senate when she doesn't have any positions.
Amen.
So, I'm not here for it, Caitlyn Jenner. Sit your ass down.
Oh, so this you're here for it?
No, I'm just...
Where do we... So you went back to pop culture?
Yeah.
You do it to me every week.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Because it's my show and not yours.
3 fingers in the butt tonight. After we record. Thanks.
Ciao.
What? Sexual health? Talk to me.
That was enough. Just don't be like Caitlyn Jenner. If you're thinking about transition, and not
transition to a chicken and a savings. Transition to 2 Twitter accounts or something. But don't be transitioning to Senate seats. Move.
Don't be transitioning to Senate seats without positions. That's the problem. It's not people going to run for Senate or transgenders running for Senate. It's people thinking about running for political office and they don't have no positions. What's your position? What's your platform?
Oh, you're
what's
talking
your
about
cause? Yeah.
Okay.
What are your policies? We got a whole fucking president that's making policy up as he go along. We don't need no more.
Healthcare is going to be great. We're going to repeal and replace. And how? Oh, it's going to be easy. 6 months later, no one knew healthcare could be this difficult. Get out of my face. We got HIV positive brothers and sisters out here and other people with mental issues going on, and they need care, and you playing games. You don't know what you're going to give them and how you're going to provide for them.
Absolutely.
And I'm not here for it.
Still not here for it.
So there, no sexual health. What are we doing next?
You said you had some listener questions.
Listener questions. Number 1 by David on Facebook says, if a white, Asian, or Latino person says they are not attracted to their own race, does it mean they're going through quote unquote self-hate? What's your thoughts on that?
Yes.
Also, do you think they experience the same heightened amount of backlash and dragging that black people go through?
Yes, especially in the Asian community, because I think they
very conservative.
They're very conservative, and this is really only my opinion. I can't back that up, but just my dealings with other Asian cultures, they just do frown upon it a little bit differently than other races. When you're not in a Asian and Asian relationship, even if it's a gay Asian relationship, they're like, so you couldn't have found another Cantonese boy to be with?
How did you get to Vietnam? Second listener question, also by David on Facebook, is what's your biggest turnoff when watching porn? Something that kills your whole vibe and makes you turn the video off.
Fisting.
Whoa.
Can't stand
3
it.
fingers in the butt to the whole thing.
So I'm consistent. Nope. I do not want to see.
You feel like Tank. You could no utensils. Put the tongue up there and all that, but no hands, no toys.
I'm not against watching dildos in porn.
Okay.
But I am definitely against watching someone put their fucking arm in someone's ass. No. Is your dick as big as that arm? Because when you fuck him after you put the arm in, he's going to be like, oh, okay, that was nice. Where's your arm?
Wow.
So I'm just...
It's like, can I borrow your arm? I need to go to the doctor because he asked me what I had stuck up there, and it was your arm, so I need you to take off work on Tuesday.
There's nothing wrong with that for y'all. I'm just saying for me, I got a whole nother one over here.
Come on, take my breaks.
Y'all got a cheater on the internet, and
you got somebody want to use you for your money. Tamar was letting her sisters have it, and no one asked for this. No one had asked for what Tamar gave.
I can believe what you feel, Diane, but I don't feel that.
So you went from Tamar to Whitney.
Yeah. Ooh. Stretches, levels. Decrescendo. Well, that's actually a crescendo from low to high.
What is my biggest turn off in porn? Well, I guess because I suffer from the hyper masculinity thing. It's when I'm trying to get off. I like to see like a masculine tops. Oh, I like to like film tops and girls that I know who have bought them like 40,000 times, except for Remy Mars, because Remy Mars is the bae. I don't know, just like when I see like white twink tops, and I just be like, so yeah, that is it. White twink tops, like white boys already don't have any rhythm, and then so you know that they're not gonna have stroke, and then so like when you watching the porn, and then like it's big.
That's a generalization.
So then when he don't have no stroke with it, I'm like, so that is a generalization, but you know what? Black men be like that too. They be big and they don't be having no rhythm. I'm like, oh my god. So
or it can't stay hard. It's plenty of.
I gotta figure this out the whole 5 minutes of this performance, huh? Because 5 minutes is all I got. So I hope you get yours.
So that goes to the meme that I saw.
That was a lot of things. So when it's big and they don't have no stroke, white film twinks, and then just black film tops.
So you just down
It's
to
just-
you just
I
down to
have
3 videos
all-
now because all of that takes out like everything else in porn. So you just watch 3 videos on a loop right now. Got it. There's this meme that says gay community. Hey daddy.
What's up?
Oh wait, you've bought them before. Never mind, sis.
I said consistently that the best tops are men who have bottoms before, because you've got to know, like, you gotta go slow on the entry. You gotta hold me at some point in there, and then let me decide if, bro, this is just a sesh. Back up. You know, you gotta do.
But for your
this
fantasy, you can't
for-
have that.
Well, you can have compassion. I mean, it is 2 bodies coming together. Hallelujah.
But just can't be from a feminine man.
With no stroke. I mean,
It's masculine men with no stroke. What does that got to do with it?
This-
No, masculine
so-
men with no stroke.
you. So the intersectionality
Devil,
of
you
my
see how the devil
response-
be using people?
I can't even get out. That's why girls be shitting on your walls because your stroke fucked up. But
No, they shit on my walls because my. Continue.
hello. Blah blah blah. But this is my answer. So your judgment to my answer. Fuck you. Are you my man? Wench.
No. N to the O. Moesha.
What's the song for your soul this week?
My song for my soul
Wow.
is by one of the greatest. Even if she has lost, some vocal ability and maybe she's not the supreme anymore, she still is one of the greatest. Mariah, no middle name, Carey, is one of the greatest.
Okay.
And she has many, many, many gems. She has catalog.
Something you could never have.
That's fine. From this catalog, I am selecting a jewel from Music Box. Music Box won many, many awards.
I saw what you did there. A jewel from Music Box.
You're welcome. You're
Real
welcome.
gay. Real gay.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It has many, many jewels that won many Grammys, made her many millions. But this one in particular is Dream Lover. Dream Lover is my song for my soul because she went into a whole fantasy about inviting a nigga to come hang out that was just gonna be the greatest at sex, gonna be the greatest at kissing, gonna be the greatest at a date, and she just made it a whole fantasy. And well, her vocals was already great at that point anyway.
Yeah.
This was 1993.
It was the hype.
So the vocals was already everything, but it was the mosaic, the picture that she painted, that you didn't even need the music video to know what she was talking about. Dream Lover. If you have never heard it, it is a gem
From the Music Box.
From the Music Box, 1993. Mariah Carey, one of the best.
My song this week is called Cry Me a River. By Shantae Moore from one of her recent albums, More Is More. Her last name Moore is More. In the song,
Did she do that with Kenya Moore? That feels like something that they came up with together.
in other news, in other news, and back to you in the newsroom. I'm thinking of shirt ideas. I'm really serious. But anyway, back to so easily distracted, Lord. Cry Me a River.
You're gonna be a journalist one day. Watch.
By Shantae Moore. What is the song about? Oh, she was like, oh, hey, how you doing, sir? Oh, you think I'm cute? Oh, okay, you want to spend time with me? Oh, that is so nice. But do you remember when I was trying to do those things and then you was giving me, oh, I'm busy, or couldn't text back and couldn't send the nude back when I sent the nude? I don't know if that's what she said, but it's a jazz ballad. So, of course, you weren't talking about sending nudes. It's a real
But that's
cute-
what you drew from it. You drew from
Yeah, like when I
Okay.
send you a nude, you send me a nude back. Or if I send you a kissy face emoji, send a dick pic.
Oh.
I'm goals, hello.
You a thought. You a wild thought out here. Wow. If I send you a kissy face emoji, find a good dick picture to send me because that's what I
Because
wanted.
you know what I want to kiss, and it's not your face. It's not your lips. It's not your cheekbones. It's not your nice chest. No.
You just gonna be out here thoughting and bopping forever. They couldn't have sent you said, oh look, I'm gonna take a selfie. You wanted a dick picture.
I'm a Memphis bottom. So
Thoughting and
shut up.
bopping.
Anyway, so she's saying Cry Me a River because she has already done all these great things and these nice things, and you were busy or unavailable or booked or child at home checking your jack when you should have been checking for me. So now that you want me now, oh wow, that's sweet. Because you don't have to cry me a river because I cried one over you.
So you gonna tell us his name, or do we just gonna?
Oh, you know, this
speculate?
dude actually, and I was thinking that when I was telling you earlier, I was like, this does actually reflect my real life right now because I was, yeah. Emotions. That's why just send me a dick pic because emotions. We put emotions in it. I'm out.
That's also a Mariah Carey gem. Go ahead. Yes, Mariah Carey gems throughout.
Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. Tease.
So his name is Adrian. This is a shout out to you, Adrian.
Who is Adrian?
I don't know. I made up his name.
They don't even sound like a strict top name.
Do any of your niggas have strict top names?
Yes.
Which one?
Maxwell.
That's
the current situation. What you got on that?
That's his last name?
That's his first name.
I don't believe it.
He's not from this country. We discussed this.
He also a trillionaire. So, what the fuck? We can't believe that nigga name is Maxwell.
Don't talk about him because he might listen to this. That's why I don't talk about my real life, like current situation stuff, because people be following me. But yeah, Cry Me a River by Shantae Moore from the album More Is More. Beautiful jazz ballad. It can definitely go on your Niggas Ain't Shit playlist. Follow my Niggas Ain't Shit playlist on Spotify.
You already have one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Get That Dick playlist on Spotify.
Well.
Full range of emotions.
So you going to be a DJ after you go journalism? That's a slash. We talk about the slash generation. You got all the slashes.
Well, what's next for us on Here For It podcast?
You're going to tell me. Well, I'll go first.
Please.
I will go first.
Per usual. Please go first.
Ciao. This week I am here for something.
Congratulations.
So, listeners that have been listening and subscribing.
It was like June 4th, the last time you was here for something.
Shut up, before I throw something at you. I have not been here for stuff because it's been a lot of things to not be fucking here for. But I am going to be here for something this week. And you've heard me say it before, and I am going to continue my applause because because it applies.
All right now.
My applause applies. So the show Claws is 6 episodes in.
Oh.
6. And all 6 of the episodes have been good as fuck. They have not had a boring episode. Mm-hmm. They have not had a filler episode. They haven't had an episode where I'm like, why am I watching this?
Bitch, you know why.
All of them are good. This is good fucking TV. Mm-hmm. It's like distraction, but still life lessons because you see her taking care of her mentally handicapped brother, handling money.
Tell the Karuche girl don't be having too many details about the story, so then it's gonna sound fake. She was wearing a red dress. And then she had on Louboutins, and then she walked across. Like, bitch, don't.
So life lessons in lying. It teaches you how to lie correctly, cover up. This is really how to get away with murder. This is really how to get away with murder. Without giving too much away. If you have not watched Claws, go watch Claws.
Give you inspiration to be a small business owner.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And competition within being a small business owner with other small business owners. It has been fucking good consistently for 6 seasons, and I
6
am
episodes. 6 seasons. Woo.
Child.
I want these to get that check.
I do too. I sound like Remy Ma. I've been up there for 7 seasons and 6 summers. I'm like, what? Bitch, that's not how they count. Years in jail. Anyway, 6 episodes deep, and I'm gonna be watching all of them.
I love God.
I'm here for it.
I love God. This week, my here for it is very big. It's very major.
Oh shit.
It's a 10.
Offset.
It's because we are approaching 10,000 listens of our show Here For It podcast. We are currently at 9,866 listens, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much.
All for you. I sounded just like Janet. I sounded just like Janet.
Ooh, I don't know. Anyway, so we are, like, when we upload this episode, I know we will cross 10,000. So thank you so much for sharing with your friends, leaving us reviews on Apple Podcasts, listening to us on
arguing on Facebook,
and sending us nudes and things. I'm just so glad for all of the researchers and all the people who have hit us up and said, hey, I have this coming up. Can you share it? Can you talk about it? Like, all of those opportunities as well. We're going to be going to an event next month here in D.C. out of forget all the details. Martell is over that function. But like so many opportunities have been created for us through Here For It podcast, and we could not do it without you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's what I'm here for this week. I'm here for our listeners because they got us to 10,000 plays in like 3 months, 4 months. We just started this and so much support. And I think that's where I have to stop because I don't know what else to say unless I start bragging about RawLondonMatters.com. 7 years doing this. Thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you to Podcast in Color. Barry at Podcast in Color featured us last month. Where else? We've been featured so many places I can't even think. It sounds like I'm rambling. So,
Well,
put me on the prayer list.
Per use. So what he was alluding to, we are going to be at the Truth or Dare party for Loved by Many here in DC.
Love their underwear.
Absolutely great underwear. Beautiful fashions. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful fashions. Beautiful gowns. This is actually a event that is going on August 9th at 9 p.m. Mm-hmm. It is hosted by Beaux, which is a very sexy, very attractive entertainer. I'll leave him at entertainer because...
Yeah, you can leave the video on when you find his video.
But the event is going to be at Green Lantern, August 9th, 9 p.m. It's $15 to come. It's a Truth or Dare party. So wear whatever you want. There are going to be people...
I have to wear things?
You can wear whatever you want. People are going to be scantily clad.
What if it's Truth or Dare that I only got on a thong, girls were like, take out that thong. Oh, my God.
Then you might have to do a shot. So... I'm going to be there in the building. It's something very problematic, I'm sure. Ronald Matters is going to figure out whether he's going to wear a jumper or not. And Beaux is hosting. It is August the 9th at Green Lantern, which is 1335 Green Court, Northwest DC. And is promoted by all the girls. Come see. We're going to be doing great things. We're going to be signing titties and things of that nature.
And a portion of the proceeds goes to...
benefit the Black Gifted and Whole, which is a friend of ours initiative. Great shirts that talk about wholeness and blackness and being empowered and self-empowering yourself.
$50,000. No, what was it? They had one $50,000 check that they were trying to get. It's going to send some into HBCUs.
Yeah, so they have a scholarship to send black men to HBCUs, and they actually did get the money.
Yes, and that was so exciting to
They've done that this year. They're currently getting more money for next year because kids need to go to school every year.
Right now.
Not just gay, but black kids need to go to school every year. So yes, that $50,000 was cute, but we can make it even cuter.
Get them GPAs
come out, money. Put some dollars in my G string, and
Truth or Dare.
And I will donate everything that you put in my G string to Black Gifted and Whole.
A G string, okay.
Well, or whatever I wear.
You can't wear a G string because you got to park the car, and then you got to walk into the venue.
That is not something that I have not done before. I have parked the car, wore the shorts to the venue.
Oh, you wear the shorts?
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get arrested in between. So I will wear the shorts to the venue, get into the venue and say, where can I put my bag?
Where's the coat check?
Yeah.
Sir, it's July.
Where can I put my bag? And take the shorts off and put the shorts in the bag and other things and whatever I'm going to actually. Yeah, I'm not new to that game.
You sound very experienced. 3 fingers in the butt.
Not that goddamn experience, though.
Okay. Is it time for last call?
It is.
I'm so excited for this.
Oh, Lord.
Because I'm excited what I'm giving a shout out to. Jose Cuervo, tequila. My last call is to the Black excellence that is the Twitter profile, Brown Queer Reads. Follow them, Brown Queer Reads. Last month we celebrated LGBT Book Month. We were not paying attention, so we missed it because we do the other kind of reading. But they definitely gave shout outs to all of the Black gay authors out there in the world. And if you're looking for something to read, definitely check out Brown Queer Reads on Twitter. And I know that it was influential for me to say this because after I read, oh my God, this shot. This killer's burning my throat. After I read Invisible Life, I knew that I was me. And I read some other books. And in a space where I couldn't go outside, I couldn't have friends, Child, my existence was questioned all the time. What are you? Who are you? You're not straight. And I was like, well, girl, I can clearly see that because Coochie does something for me. But after I was reading books about black gay life and black gay experiences, I knew, like, oh yeah, this is right. This feels right. So I definitely encourage people to read books. And shout out to our friend comedian Samson McCormick, because he's coming out with his third book, I believe it is, with a foreword by Daryl Steffens from Noah's Ark, which is going to be amazing. It comes out August the 13th, and his new book is called Carefree Black Boy, Essays on Life and Redefining Masculinity. And I definitely...
The cover is cute.
It is a cute cover. So we definitely support Samson McCormick with his new book coming out, and of course, Brown Queer Reads. And I'm here for it. That's my last call.
Samson, I want my book to be booty stamped. I don't need like an autograph, but just, after you oil the cheek, put the oil on your cheeks, and then just do that on the inside of the book for me so I know it's from you. Thank you. My last call this week is to somebody's getting fired.
Oh my God. We were just talking about the unemployment office.
Yeah. So in the famous words of Beyonce, I can be in the middle of my shit and tell you somebody's getting fired. Somebody getting fired.
All right now.
Walmart's marketing department has a nigga. It's probably not a nigga.
Wow.
It's probably something other than a nigga, but we'll go with that right now. Has a person that is ignorant enough to be putting the word Nigger in marketing materials.
It was the color
to describe to describe the color of a hairnet. Nigger brown. Nigger brown is a color. First off, niggas come in all shades. One.
Come on.
Number two, nigger brown ain't never been a color. And who the fuck gave you a marketing degree and told you that you could put shit like that on the goddamn internet? So I know somebody is getting fucking fired for that. And that is what my last call is to.
Because I know if I go to Walmart.com right now,
it's already taken down. They've already apologized.
A cashier, I've got to have a bachelorette's in something. A bachelorette's in marketing.
Yeah.
A bachelorette's in human psychology with a minor in something. And you can still be dumb as fuck. You can still be dumb.
There's that. But shout out to you, young person. I don't know if you're a lady or a man, but you about to be unemployed. You about to be out here in these streets. Hopefully, you learn your lesson and you donate to some black causes to pay homage. And
hopefully your emergency food stamps will be enough to for you to eat.
Yeah, that too. And hopefully you don't do anything else in marketing. Just say, you know what? I fucked up that bad in marketing.
You know
Let me go over to food service.
All right now.
Let me do something like that because
guac is extra.
Marketing ain't for me.
Yeah.
So that's definitely my last call.
That is this week's episode of Here For It Podcast. Follow us on the internet, Here For It Pod, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Our last picture, I thought that was the most likes we had ever gotten, but it actually turned out to be like our number 7 most liked photo. But we're doing really great on Instagram, and we share all the new episodes on Twitter. So follow us on Twitter and turn your notifications on. And we have a Facebook because, that's the professional thing to do. But yeah, about that. My name is Ed Ronald Matters.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman.
Thank you guys for getting us to 10,000 listens, and you'll hear from us next week.
Subscribe, share.
Bye.